We have got an update on the garden and the raised beds, everything that actually is part of it. It's really exciting actually what we've done so far. So this is now getting ready for the big transitional change. And what I mean by that is, let's start with the patio area. As you can see, we have managed to get this all leveled out now and marked up, ready to have the MOT subbase put on it. This is going to be a game changer for us. This will be the patio area. You can see it just positioned behind the maple tree there. It is going to look really, really good. And it's actually going to create us that area that we've spoken about before. We've dug out the turf. We've created the circle. And this is going to be raised up and built up to give us a nice level playing field. Playing field, that sounded a bit sports analogy-ish. A nice level area for us to sit on and eat, drink, and just enjoy the evenings when we get that sunshine, if we do get the sunshine, that is. The foxgloves have gone crazy. You can see some of them there. We have moved some of them from right around the edge just because they're a little bit dangerous to have right close to the border when we're having the work done. We have moved some of them over here, but no, we're not going to ruin that yet with the raised bed. Yes, this is going to be really exciting. So the raised bed is coming up in a minute, but we've got a little ramp there, a little ramp for the wheelbarrow. That's the whacker plate. That is going to be used to compact down the MOT when we get it laid on. It's going to be exciting, actually. This is really exciting. This is the MOT, so we're going to have 2 bulk bags of it going into that area out there. Really quick delivery of it. This will give us the hardcore, basically. Nothing exciting to see here, but this will be the little journey that it all takes to go up there. Don't look at the raised bed. That's a spoiler, that is. Let's not look at that yet. What else have we done in the garden? There has been a few other changes in the garden. The roses are blooming, and it's actually generally feeling a happier place right now. You can see this is one of our favourite rose bushes in the garden. Look at the colours on those. Lovely peaches and apricots. That is a stunning rose. Really like that one. We've got the Yorkshire white roses here. Look at those. They are beautiful. And we've moved some of the foxgloves just down there to allow them to fill in some of the voids. Talk about filling in voids. We've done a bit of grass patching, so we've built this area up. This was a little bit of a void when we removed one of the bushes last year. We've actually levelled it up properly, and this corner here used to have a slab on it. And now you can see the grass that we've grown, it's actually coming back quite thick, and it's just nice to see it. And here are the other foxgloves. Beautiful colours on these, absolutely love those. Very nice, very nice. And this rose up in the corner hasn't really got going yet, but we've got some nice lighting. This is all added since we last did the update. And this is the view from the creative hub looking across to the garden area. So like I said, when you see this next, this will all be stoned out, ready for us to then basically enjoy it. But we will be creating a sort of a bit like a scatter path sort of effect, broken slabs on top. Don't want to use the word crazy paving, but we will have crawling plants going over it to create a sort of more natural, broken up and more so stable surface, if anything. But that is coming up. So the raised bed, I hear you say, what's the raised bed? Look, well, this is the raised bed, and look at it. Look at it. Most importantly is the tape is doing its job. And we have got lettuces in here, and they're already starting to look really good. We've got beetroot at the end there. We've actually got some broccoli in here as well. We're having to allow ample space though for these to grow, which is always interesting. We've also got radishes in here. But yes, as you can see, we're cooking on gas here. Let me tend to our garden there. But yeah, that is the raised bed. Unfortunately for us, the tape is holding its own and those slugs are not getting in there and trying to get hold of our good stuff. This is us preparing for the apocalypse. Remember that. You need to have a source of food. Well, this is our source of food. Certainly for lettuce, radish, and broccoli. That is all in there. So we are cooking. We are cooking. It's going really, really well. So yeah, that is the garden update at the moment. You'll see that stoned up in a bit, and as if by creative magic, that'll all be done. But yeah, it's coming along really, really well. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the progress that we're making, because we are very happy with this one. And hopefully, by the end of play today, we will have that area stoned, whacker-plated down, and solid, ready for us to start at least enjoying it before we start doing the paving on it. There we go. That is, it's a carload-ish of turf, which is creating the winding path up. Oh my goodness, you go, what, a winding path? A winding path up to our patio area, which we've already started marking out, and we're starting to clear it up. So it is really coming along. We're going along at some nice pace this weekend. We're even going to probably get some bark and get the geomembrane down for the footpath. We are cracking on with it to see how much we can actually get done over this weekend. So that there, the car smells. You can probably imagine the smell of it, having all that turf in here. This is an absolute godsend at the tip. All that soil in that nice wooden trolley. Oh, this is gonna be just makes it so much easier. I've got to go all the other around the other side of the tip to move all this, but I love the fact they let me use a trolley like this because it makes it so much easier. There's been quite a lot of progress since the last narrating part of this vlog, but as you can see, we have now created we've used the membrane, the geomembrane, to control the weeds underneath it, but we've levelled it out, and now we're starting to put the bark down using this lovely edging. Actually really simple edging to use. It bends around quite neatly around it, but I'm studying what will be the bed at the moment, in the future I should say. But this now, as we're starting to put it through, we've got a couple more bags that we're going to put on, but that weaves around and that creates quite a nice footpath pathway. And as you look at it from down here, that'll be your journey up to the bottom. On the left hand side, this bit here where we've pulled up the slabs and revealed a bit more of the ground, that is going to be the bed area. We're going to start digging that out. It looks quite daunting. We've made it a size that will kind of work with us, and we can extend it if we want to at a later date, but I think that'll give us more than enough space for what we're looking to do. But yeah, that is the progress. Just got to get rid of that last bit of turf there, and that'll be a lot more to get rid of in a bit, but it is coming along really nicely now. It has been probably about 4 or 5 days since you last saw filming in the garden. We're trying to find a nice way to end this catch-up vlog, and I think we've got a really nice place to show you. So we've actually dug out half of the bed now, which has been planted. So these are going to grow, and we're going to see these expand over the next sort of 2 or 3 years, and hopefully to start to take shape, which is obviously exciting in itself. And we've actually just done, it just feels really nice actually. So I'm going to leave it there. We're going to show you what it looks like, and then when you next see us, we'll have an even further update on this garden project. But enjoy.